somebody will have to like notify me if people are talking here. But usually we have some regulars that'll pop on there, and if you shared the link, I shared it on my Facebook. Did you see it?
Okay, I didn't know.
There's a link. I can send it to you.
They're just gonna see me on here just looking at menus.
It's okay.
Important stuff.
It is. Okay, it's seafood.
Yeah, like
I have priorities.
Seafood. What's up, YouTube land? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna send you the link. I literally did have a fucking huge tooth like ripped out of my face the other day. That wasn't just like an excuse. And so this dude like wants me to go tacos, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't eat right now.
oh, come on in.
Hello.
Hello.
We're live.
What's up, folks?
Here, I gotta say hi.
There's more chairs out in the hallway if you want to grab some more chairs and make room. We're gonna have another band supposed to show up eventually.
Maybe not.
There's the YouTube, Mark.
Yep.
And then the radio is just Jane Doe Radio.net.
This guy. Yeah.
What's up, friend?
I live. Which is it's nice.
Yeah, just pull up chairs as needed. Everybody can you can scoot this way, and then we can get somebody else next to the. Just as long as you guys are still on screen here, we're good. Nobody wants to see me; they just want to see you guys.
I don't have anything important to say. I don't need a microphone.
That's not true. She's like, I just want food.
I do. I haven't ate in hours.
Yeah,
and then I kept getting lost on the way here, so I couldn't get food beforehand. And I was like, oh god.
Dude, I'm hungry, but I can't eat. Like, I tried to eat soft foods earlier, and I was like, ow.
You can't eat anything?
Apparently not.
I'm over here trying to order some spicy seafood boil, and you're over here I can't eat. I'm just like, oh.
You eat whatever you want. You can do whatever.
I mean, I'm getting it after this anyway, so.
Under here. From Devin's house. Uneventful, except we stopped for one commuter train. That's about it.
Oh yeah, we did too. Yeah, we had the very similar experience.
I told Mark.
Yeah.
No, I got Mark to run it.
Yeah, we were gonna.
You were gonna
be
run
wild. And then not so much. And then common sense took over. Thank goodness.
It's nice when that happens.
And then I wish that were not the exception.
Oops. Unroll.
Aborted. Listening to Aborted. Say hi to YouTube land. I don't know if anybody's on there yet. We're starting a little early tonight because now we can do whatever the fuck we want. Isn't that cool, man?
Is this new Aborted?
This is new Aborted. Everything we play is new, or really good. Yeah. So I get everything before it comes out for us to review, for Ashley to review, and so yeah, this is the new Aborted. I'm also currently spinning the new Job for a Cowboy, and who else? I'm having a brain fart.
We were listening to the new Witch Vomit on the way up.
Were you listening to this?
No. Well, we were listening to the new Witch Vomit and the new Skeletal Remains.
As the new Skeletal Remains on here. I think I do have Witch Vomit on here. I'm just rearranging our songs because I think the other band is going to show up right around 7. And then, so we'll start with your songs after Aborted, I think. Yeah. What do you want to play first? Empire of Nothing, The Practice of Burial.
Play Human Butcher.
Human Butcher first? And what do you want to play after that? Any preference?
We could play
Human Butcher. I'm gonna go deep in the catalog.
Well, I sent her, so she's
We have
got
5. We have 5, which is a good amount.
Yeah, I just play them random.
All right.
Deep cuts.
I'll have you guys introduce yourselves and stuff. We got about a minute remaining on this, and yeah. Exciting. About this time of day, I'm ready for bed. I'm tired because I drive an hour and a half up here, and I'm exhausted. Yeah, I was gonna move up here, but it fell through. So
yeah,
But
Yeah, it's a haul.
it is, and my
Feeding
car
that guitar
sucks.
solo.
My car really sucks.
Mhm. So do you work out of here?
But this is where we do the radio station, and then I tattoo at Freaky's.
And which Freaky's?
And Ivanhoe.
Okay.
But Enigma's getting ready to go to Austria for a month, so I will be there on Thursdays, and then by appointment only. I'm still finishing my apprenticeship, so there has to be a senior artist, a mentor there for me to tattoo. But I drew some flowers and shit today. Tattooed myself yesterday. It's cool. We're doing the things. Doing the things. I gotta let my body heal though. I can't have like oral surgery and tattoo yourself like multiple times, and then like not eat, sleep, or take a break. you
or just take care of yourself in general.
Like, right? Yeah. I'm like.
What's up, music fans? You're listening to Jane Doe Radio.
I grabbed her, and she said she would tell her mom.
There you go.
I stripped her naked. How she did kick, bite, and scratch.
This was Mark, by the way.
This is Mark.
He was super drunk that night.
Is anybody on the YouTube yet? Metal Witch, what's up, guys? David, what's up?
Yeah.
All right, our first song is Human Butcher by Crotalis. Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
Said it right?
Yeah.
This band after you, I don't know how to pronounce their name. We're going to wait. If they show up, they can pronounce their name.
Do you have it in writing?
It's a CRUXVAE. Correct for it?
They really should send you a spelling. So they can't hear us now, right?
No.
They can check
Well, the
it.
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be there forever in YouTube history until an EMP like wipes out the planet.
At least everyone knows my love for seafood.
we love your love for seafood.
I just know I was ordering food on here.
I'm down anytime that I can actually chew.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
I love seafood boils. It has like a deep spot in my heart.
I'm down for all the seafoods, but soft foods only for me right now for this grandma. So we got 3 minutes. What are we gonna talk about right first? You guys have shows coming up. What do you have? Shit going on? You laugh.
Oh God, do I even want to put this on the internet? if forced to, I will be completely
The internet
blunt.
is not gonna regret
But
it.
now
later.
everyone wants to know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I better.
Oh great.
You can't say that in front of me, so I'm just like,
Oh man.
secret.
Like September.
Yes.
Something in September.
Yeah.
September. Yes.
We're definitely gonna talk about this song.
Okay.
That's the first time I used a pre-recorded thing to intro the show.
Yeah.
It went smoothly.
Wow.
Usually it's live, and I'm like, I'm lazy. Let's be
Yeah.
lazy. Amy deserves to be lazy sometimes. I can't just run around like a crackhead that's sober all the fucking time. Sober crackhead.
I wish I could work like that. I'd get a lot more done, and I wouldn't feel so horrid about myself.
Dude, not being able to sleep though if you don't complete a task is like a fucking nightmare. Being like autistic.
Oh
and
my
ADHD
God.
Is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Oh my God! If I don't get things done, I can't fall asleep.
it sucks.
It's a mood.
Yeah, I'm like, one more
Oh,
thing real
yeah.
quick.
I don't need to think about this right now.
You don't have to get me drunk.
What are you
Have me
thinking?
sing profound.
About how that's true for me every single night.
Son of a bitch.
All right, after the song, I'll have you guys all introduce yourselves and my lovely co-host, and then we'll talk about the song we just listened to. And then, we can talk about things coming up. Either we can talk about things coming up in between any of the songs, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we got to start a half an hour early because it's our show now. It's so great. Like, I loved being on 30-year radio, but now we don't have any time constraints until other DJs are on.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
since I'm the only DJ right now.
Yeah. So how does the radio show work? Or station? I'm sorry.
So it's the internet radio station that's streamed live 24/7. You can listen to it anytime. It plays massively metal and more.
Uh-huh.
So it plays all new music and old music. There's every band I've ever interviewed that sent me MP3s. All their music is on there.
Okay.
So your guys' music is on there now. Yeah, and
So is it like a big playlist you manage?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Then you do shows.
the shows. This is the only show we have right now,
Okay.
but we'll have more shows.
Mhm.
So if you have ideas for shows, feel free to pitch them to me. I'm always looking for DJs. You basically need a mixing board, some headphones, a microphone,
Right.
in a room. That's a good internet.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just
Yeah.
pushing the buttons,
Yeah.
connecting the dots, putting the
Yeah,
music
yeah.
in line. So
Literally like 60 uninterrupted minutes of like core noise.
Do it.
sometimes I just throw random shit on here. We got about 15 seconds till we're live. 10.
Introduce the world.
Make sure you guys talk clearly into the microphones and be careful pulling on them. They might slip off.
Yeah.
Trying to get it close. man.
Hello, metal music fans out there. This is your host, Methylene Blue, and you're listening to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. Tonight we have our friends in Crotalis and my lovely co-host, Danny Hahn. And we are coming to you from the band cave. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Brian. I do vocals.
I'm Mark, and I play the guitar.
I'm Nate, and I hit the drums.
Devin. I play guitar.
All right, so that is who is with us tonight. We're missing like one person, right? Are we?
No.
Is there one? No?
No.
Oh, okay. So you guys have different members.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Oh,
We switch.
this was gonna come up at some point.
It's okay. You can choose to talk about it now or later or never. It's cool.
Okay.
But
Just let it ride.
I was
Just
like,
let it ride, yeah.
all right, yeah. So new faces. Nice to meet you, new face. And yeah, so we just listened to Human Butcher. Tell me about that song.
It's really old. I wrote that in like 2010.
2010?
Something like that. And then I didn't do music stuff for a long time. And when I joined the band, I had it and I was like, hey, does it work? And they're like, yeah. So
Yeah.
that about settles that.
So when did you
2020. We did. Yeah. So it was an experiment.
It was an experiment?
We basically smoked a bunch of weed and just kept putting reverb on stuff.
That's how a lot of good things happen, I feel like.
See?
Like my whole childhood.
That's what I said the whole time.
It's like my whole childhood.
That sounds Colorado artist.
Right.
This is what I got to do.
Reverb on every
Real
track,
original,
reverb
guys.
on the
Real
master
original.
bus.
Put reverb on the reverb.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that you use later.
Reverb with the
Yeah, just an endless cacophony.
of noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverbception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I didn't even play drums on this recording.
So tell us a little bit about your band. Where are you from? How can people find you? Give us all that shit.
So yeah, we're we started in Colorado Springs. We've kind of migrated to Denver.
Yeah, we got the whole Colorado Springs crew here tonight, and it's Jen's birthday. Our Colorado Springs, chapter leader.
Oh,
Jennifer.
yeah.
So
No,
happy birthday, Jen.
Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Yeah.
But so EJ, a friend of yours,
Yeah,
EJ
love EJ.
Henny. He's been around. Everybody knows EJ.
Everybody
He
knows
knows
EJ. If
everybody.
you don't know EJ, then you're not cool.
So I had,
Not metal.
yeah, for sure. So shout out to EJ. We love you, man. But I had answered a Craigslist ad. I think his
Craigslist.
yeah. I think
Craigslist.
his ad. It was like looking to make build a death metal band and like not core was his
Not
exclamation
core.
point.
Oh my God.
So
Mission accomplished.
yeah, so we played with EJ until just a couple of years ago. He moved to Indiana on us.
He did. He ditched out on us.
Yeah.
We went. His last show was our calendar release, right? Or
Yes,
did he play?
yeah,
Did you guys play
yep.
another show after that, or was that it?
No, I think that was
The spring show was the same weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh
Was
yeah.
that it was
Yeah.
all just one long day,
Yeah.
man.
So
I
we
don't
played with
know.
the Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was there playing in a different band.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
It
playing
was.
Teratropos.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
And
Yeah, I get around a little bit. I don't.
it's all right. I do too. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in terms of my drumming,
It's okay, me too.
I want to make that very clear.
Just in terms of your drumming, so you're not a whore, is what
And
you're
then
saying.
I met EJ and Mark on Grinder.
I was waiting for somebody to drop the grinder link or
Yeah.
the
Oh
OnlyFans link.
Self promotion.
Look him up on Grinder.
No, that was in 2017, and then yeah.
So I think our first ever show that we played was in Pueblo at the Rainbow Bar. Show put on by Michael
Rip the Rainbow.
Sword. Shout out to Michael Sword.
Hey, Piojo!
Michael.
And it was at the Rainbow Bar. It was a 420 show. That was like 6 years ago, I think.
Jesus.
So
Wow.
yeah. So,
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
seriously,
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the most violent show. That's why they shut down that bar.
They shut the bar down?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh.
rainbow's gone.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of playing there when I was in Gomorrah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah. Also opening up for Piojos.
Okay.
And we had like torture victim and what was it? I think it was retention.
Okay. Yep.
And yeah, that
Oh,
that was pretty-
we played with I can't even remember. It was like Scepter, and I don't know. And there was some like random punk rock band that was like
The
coming
random
through.
punk rock band. You always got
And it was like
those.
so it was like a
I
bunch
remember.
of local bands, and then
that was that random COVID show where they were turning people away right after the whole like you need your card to get in the door.
Mhm.
They didn't tell anybody, so
Yeah.
like half the crowd got turned away.
oh yeah.
So it was basically just the bands playing.
Oh, when we
That
played
was
the Black
that
Sheep to
show,
like 2
yeah.
people. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
yeah, that was
yeah.
and it was like the day before we
It was a turning
played
point in our career.
a show. I think we played at
Too
Black
low.
Sky. We played Black Sky. We did a shirtless set at Black Sky. I think that was that same show, wasn't it?
Jesus fucking
that
Christ.
was the.
Was that our show?
No,
That was the
No.
Black Sky anniversary.
that was the
Oh, okay,
anniversary.
the
Because I remember we
anniversary
played a
show.
show before the day before, and it went
I
great.
was
And then we
there in
played like
spirit.
Sunday night at the Black Sheep to 2 people. I was
Oh
like,
my
It was
god.
that, yeah.
It's all
but like our
fun,
practice
yeah.
space was like right across the street, so I was like, oh well.
That's
Like the time we
convenient.
played the Royal Castle Lounge.
The Royal Castle Lounge. Tell us about that.
So it was this bar in Colorado Springs, right over by the Black Sheep. But
I'm
it like
familiar.
it was basically it was on the front of the building that where our practice space
Mhm.
was. So we literally, and I mean, I don't think they ever played metal shows there, but there was some random metalcore band from Salt Lake City coming through on a tour, and they booked a show at the Royal Castle Lounge, and somehow we got on the bill, and it was like one of those like winters in Colorado, and it was just storming, and it was like nobody came. There was like 5 bands, and like it was like the bands and their girlfriends, or
We've all been
significant
there.
others. But literally, like we wheeled our amps out the side door, around through the front, and into the front door. And I remember they had everybody sound check and tear down. And it's this little place. I mean, it's not like it was a little bar. They had everybody set up and then tear down and set up and tear, and sound check. And it was like, yeah, it was crazy,
That guy.
So-
Oh, that's-
that
that was
was
like
a
right
roadie
before
for
I joined.
Slayer.
Was that before?
That's what he
Oh
said.
yeah, because we did play as a 4-piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, just hearing
Yeah.
this is giving me an aneurysm.
We
It's
just
a good
clo-
thing
we
we're in
closed the door
band
all the
at that time.
Oh God, I don't know.
It's a good thing.
We're at the
Kate wasn't in
band cave
band.
live tonight,
Yeah,
guys. If you guys could hear the bands practicing, oh, now you can't because the door's shut.
Yeah,
And then,
that was very effective.
yeah,
Good
they're remarkably well soundproof. But if you're in like the hallway down there, not as great. We're gonna listen to Empire of Nothing next. What do you guys want to talk about? Tell me about this song, Empire of Nothing.
Empire of Nothing.
It's short.
Lyrically,
It's
it's,
short.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Till our
Super short.
next
it's a
chat.
nihilistic view of the
30
world.
seconds.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we got it
That's
like
my.
90.
I'm a nihilist.
Everybody's
Nothing
kind of
fucking matters.
sheepish and
Yeah.
involve
So
themselves in
yeah,
their own
so
deaths.
this one was written by me and Tom Evans, who was our original bass player. Rest in peace. In like 45 minutes.
All right.
So
All right. So that's what we're gonna listen to next. Empire of Nothing by Crotalis on Jane Doe Radio. All right. So YouTube is still alive. Next, we're gonna listen to "Practice of the Burial" or "Of Burial," the practice of burial.
Yep.
I'm dyslexic sometimes. You gotta really watch me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it still recording or fun?
The
piece,
YouTube is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube is. No,
Fun
radio
piece-
is not.
fun piece of trivia. That same sample, I don't know where it's from, but it appears in a Belphegor song.
Oh yeah.
Love
It's from
Belphegor.
That's who we ripped
Passion of the
off.
Christ,
Oh yeah.
where they're like
Yeah.
swishing the crown onto his head,
Yeah.
and, like spitting on him and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Real kinky scene.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Little Easter egg there.
Straight out of the book.
If you guys are
of
on the
Mark.
YouTube or listening on the YouTube, make sure you're tuning into
Fuck's sake.
janedoeradio.net for the audio right now. We got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left of this song, Empire of Nothing. So do you guys have shows or anything coming up?
We've got something coming up in September. But that's about it right now.
Can we talk about it? Is
Not
it
really.
secretive?
I don't know.
A little bit. It's gonna be a festival in California.
Oh, so you can kind of talk about it, but not
I
really.
mean, we just did.
There's enough. There's enough.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
YouTube is rolling.
Bill, you drew
We
it
all
out.
said too much.
Yeah,
I've already said
Yeah.
too much.
we don't want people to be looking too far into it.
All right, but no
Too
local
far out
shows.
of it either.
Yeah.
You just had a show, didn't you?
So, I mean, we played in, what was it, November? February.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So,
we're
yeah.
we're taking some time to kind of do some writing and stuff, and then some of us have a lot going on.
You're not the only
So
one. buddy.
Devin wants to take a moment to talk about all his stuff going on. And, get some airtime.
We have an hour, right?
We have as long as we want.
And
I'm
we
the
should make
boss.
sure
All right. Oh, it's almost over.
to shout
10.
out Devin F Guitar Services.
5, 4.
I brought that guitar. So.
All right, welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Jane Doe Radio. I'm your host, Methyling Blue, and in the studio with me today I have Danny and the guys in Crotalis. Say hi, guys. Remember, if you're at home on the radio or listening and they can't see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Just
But
imagine.
if you are listening on the radio, you can check it out on the YouTube. The Resident Rockstar streams live. And you can comment and ask these guys stupid questions or smart questions. I don't know. Maybe you have intelligent questions. I don't have intelligent questions. By this time of the day, my brain's like mush and I'm just on autopilot. And we're just like, we're going to listen to fucking metal and then go home and I'm going to go back to sleep and then wake up and then think about when I get to go back to bed.
Relatable.
That's my life. But those are my goals, sleep. But yeah. So tell us about what we just listened to for a little recap for everybody. Empire of Nothing.
So that was first song off
Oh,
of
somebody's
EP
knocking.
from 2020.
Come on in.
Yo, come on in.
Hey.
Entree. Oh, do they need chairs? You gotta bring your own
Hello.
chair.
We are live on the radio. Grab some chairs out of the hallway.
Yep. You gotta bring
And
your own chairs.
yep. And come on in.
Yeah, that
Our
was,
next band just showed up. Woohoo!
I set the door over there to stand there staring at me. I'm like, are you gonna come in? Do you have to invite you in like you're a vampire?
It's
What's
a
going
whole
on?
new thing. We're gonna make friends right now. What are your guys' names?
Eloy.
Eloy?
Yes.
Chris.
Chris? And how do you pronounce your band's name?
Crooksby.
Crooksby.
Yes.
All right. I was really close, but not there. So if you guys want to be on that side, because we have the YouTube video going, so it's best if you're over
Oh,
there.
I forgot about that.
All right. So little different format tonight. We are live on the air right now on JaneDoeRadio.net, and we have two bands tonight and a 2.5 hour long show. We can really just do whatever we want because we own this bitch now. It's ours. So say what's up, guys. Introduce yourselves to the people listening on the radio.
Hello, radio. My
What do
name
you
is
do?
Eloy. I'm the singer, bass player for Crooksby.
And Chris, you were the guy I was talking to. Email.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Chris. I'm just a manager. So
You're just the manager.
yeah,
That's
I'm
not.
just helping him. So
I'm also a manager. You're not just the manager. You keep it going.
He's the one to be talking about.
Perfect. We all want to hear you talk too. So right now we are listening to some songs by Crotalis, and then we got a couple songs from you guys after we are done with their set. So we just listened to, what was that, Empire of Nothing?
Yep,
Yeah.
Empire Enough.
Yep.
Any thoughts on Empire of Nothing?
I mean, it was just a quick and dirty. Like I said, we put it together in just a few minutes.
Quick and
things
dirty.
just come together real quick.
All right, you guys have any questions for them? I'm gonna make you interview each other.
Oh no.
Who the fuck are
That's
you?
what's going on. We're all in. You guys are gonna get to know each other. Gonna make some new friends.
Kind of.
Let me get the feel real quick.
All right. So we're gonna listen to "The Practice of Burial" next by Crotalis. What do you guys want to tell me about this one?
It's constantly been our set closer.
Ooh. So should we not play it next?
No, you can play it next.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
It's a good evolution,
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
trajectory.
it's usually we play Butcher into Empire, or at least we have for the last couple of shows we did, and then we close with this song. And I can only speak for me, but by this point in the set, I am on the verge of death.
I mean, are you really playing music if you're not on the verge of death by the time you're done?
I mean, if you're doing it and if you're doing death metal and you're not on the verge of death, you're either extremely efficient or you're playing death doom.
Yeah, but you're sitting down the whole time, so like get the fuck over
Hey,
it.
shut the fuck up.
Oops.
Hey, if I got to do the whole set on a seat,
Yeah.
The drummer keeps the whole band together, though. Come on.
No, Nate's
That's how they pass them around.
Drummers
Yeah.
are hard to come
So
by.
it's
Apparently,
zombies.
I'm
You ever
not
seen
zombies.
Serpent in the Rainbow?
Yes, I have
you are
seen
very
Serpent in the Rainbow.
There you go.
Yes.
So it's
Not
So the
just for
practice of
friend
burial
shows
is about the
going
serpent
on.
in the rainbow.
yeah, that's where I got the inspiration of it from.
One of you guys
the
is
reading
still on
rainbow.
task. Look at that.
Yeah.
Good job.
just don't take my word for it. But
I thought this was like a freeform thing here.
You
It
need to
is
get
a
some gold
freeform thing.
stars.
Are there rules?
No, there's no. We can
There's
do whatever we want. We can say fuck.
What else
We
can we
can-
say?
I mean, we can say anything.
We can
I'm
say
the
whatever the
boss. So
hell
we can do
we
whatever
want.
we
What
want.
shouldn't we say?
I mean, I don't encourage hate speech. I just don't encourage hate speech. But
So
you can say
cornhole
fuck
is
as much as
good.
you want.
Cornhole is good.
You say
Yeah, just don't
cornhole
hate on
every
each
other
other.
word.
Test the limits.
Let's not hate on each other. That's my only request.
I mean,
All right, you guys ready to
have
listen to
music
this
for that
song?
word.
Yeah.
All
right.
That's really a one-timer.
The
Yeah.
Practice of Burial by Crotalis on Jane Doe Radio. Okay, mics are off. YouTube is still on. So basically how this works is that the YouTube runs continuously and people can comment and ask questions on there. And then the radio station plays the music and our audio from the microphones when we are in between songs talking. So yeah, you guys both should have gotten the email with the links in it previous to the show. If not, it's just janedoeradio.net. You can share it at any time. And then and the live stream is YouTube/Resident Rockstar streams or some shit like that. Just you go to YouTube and search Resident Rockstar.
I said it to my mom, and she's disappointed in me.
You know, my mom is still disappointed in me too. We don't even
But
talk
you could
now.
do better.
Oh my
So you
god.
could do better.
My
Thanks,
stepmom
Mom.
bought like one of our long sleeves the last time they came through town, and I was like, that really means a lot. Like, you know, she's
Right.
like, you know,
Dude,
she's gonna wear it around the like retirement community, like.
parents are weird when you're like older. Like I'm a grandma now and I have children, but like my parents are still alive and I've been in the Westward like 4 months in a row and I put myself through college and did all this shit. You think my mom cares at all? She gives no fucks. Like she just fucking hates my guts and is like, did you do this? Do you have that? Do you have this or this? And I'm like, sorry, thanks. I'm fine. Nice to meet you. Hi, Mom. Like she's just like no love. So
Yeah.
supportive parents in the metal industry, I think, is key to success.
It's a huge HTTPS.
I've got a bunch of family in
Are those for me?
Vegas.
Yeah,
Please.
my guitarist says he
Fuck
wished
yeah.
he was here.
Oh, nice. Thanks, guys.
Good cover that. Wish you were here.
You want some CDs? Do you have a CD player?
Yeah, we
I-
do like
somewhere.
rock version. So it's like
They're on YouTube.
it's
too.
like Pink Floyd meets an Ed Mom Death. So obviously Tiernan fucking hates it.
You guys all introduce yourselves to Danny. This is Danny Hanna.
Danny, hello. How you
And
doing?
It's okay. Just you guys call me Hey You at this point.
Hey. Hey,
Danny, our cover model. We have magazines for sale if anybody wants a magazine or wants to check them out. And then, yeah, I think these guys got 2 more songs, and then we'll be into your songs. Looks like there's two MP3s and a wave, so that wave will be the last one, unless you guys want to play them in a different order.
I'm here for the experience.
Um,
How long has been here? Are we late?
No, we started early.
I started early. This is our first show under our own name. So previous to the show, we were on Third Ear Radio, and Third Ear Radio, in true Airheads fashion, went metaphysical. Like singing bowls and shit, I guess. So,
What an exciting radio show.
Yeah.
right. So they said you have to either cancel your show or have your own. And I said, well, we're going to have our own, I guess, because we have all the music, which is honestly a dream come true because every night after the show, previously, we would have to dump all the music, either myself or the other DJ, Tim, who did the metal show in Washington. We'd have to dump all the metal music because it's a classic rock station during the day. So this station plays metal 24/7. And it plays all new metal and local metal, and it like mixes them together so people can't tell the difference, and they like just like what they like.
Cool.
Everything from like I don't know, like there's everything on there. Just
metal.
there's aborted, there's like there's Acid Sentence from last time, and Skeletal Remains. I'm gonna butcher people's names like Corpus Pawnee, I think is it. What are those guys?
Yeah.
What is it? It's Viking metal, right?
Yeah. Drinking metal.
Drinking metal.
Same thing.
It's like Hailstorm.
Slipknot. There's all kinds of shit on here. Everything anybody ever brings in. You all fit. That's the beauty of metal.
That's right. Yeah, there's room for everybody.
There is room for everybody.
Except this table. This table is not room for everybody.
Scoot up. Scoot up, Mark. Come on.
No, you can see my face. You can't see his.
Scoot in.
Oh, he's got to scoot that way.
No, we can't see you, Brian.
Exactly.
Go this way.
You don't understand.
Ah,
See, now there's room for this many.
I figure I almost cut my finger on your finger.
Your baby fingers.
What's your favorite dissection song?
Watch out. Shut your mouth.
Oh, I really like Mahakali. I know like everybody hates on that album, and I hate on it too. But I think it's just a great
Which
song.
one?
Mahakali.
It's a good album.
Yeah, but it's you know, it's great.
It's not
my
Somberland,
favorite,
though,
but
bro.
it's one of my favorites.
Somberland.
Oh, yeah, we also
50
played a song
seconds.
Stupid Fast Live.
Yeah,
It's totally my fault.
Yeah,
There's practices in all these other rooms. So where the band cave is just you can rent this place by the hour. So
Yeah.
it's like $60 for the 2.5 hours.
Nice.
So since it's our radio station, we're gonna use it for 2.5 hours instead of just an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, our rehearsal studio is not located.
Where do you
Where
guys
do you-
rehearse at?
Basement.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice.
Classic.
Because you guys are from Colorado Springs, right?
Denver, Denver, Aurora.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I could.
So you're just the manager, huh, Chris?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're almost done. Where the beer
All right, we're back. This is Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens, and I'm your host, Methylene Blue. And we are here tonight with Crotalis. And introduce yourself, sir, and your band.
Eloy from Crooksby.
What is it?
Eloy from Crooksby.
Crooksby.
There you go.
Crooksby?
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Crooksby.
It just rolls off
I'm
the
gonna
tongue.
fucking forget in like 5 seconds. So. I'm gonna be like, can you introduce yourself again?
How'd you come up
And
with
again. And
the
again.
name? How'd you come up with the name? for your band?
My guitarist. Well, it was long story short. They had a different name back in 06, 07, but they wanted somewhat to reinvent the band, but have somehow ties to the old name.
Mhm.
So my guitarist looked up the Latin dictionary, and he came up with wings being crucified. So he
Yeah.
kind of just merged them, and crucify is what he came up with.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, Bethany's on there. Say hi to Bethany.
You got me on that.
Hi,
one.
Bethany.
Mine was
Hi,
different.
Bethany.
Hello.
What's up? All right, so
very inconspicuous with that adult beverage.
I came prepared.
you should have bought a cozy, bro,
You should have.
with like something you wanted to promote on it. You know?
Yeah, that's why I bought my Rangers.
Yeah, he's got the big dumb cup. You guys
The
heard that
Stanley
song?
Cup this
Big
year.
dumb
No.
cup. Oh my god, you gotta Google it after this.
Oh,
Big
yeah?
dumb cup. It's
Okay.
priceless. I also have a big dumb cup, and I have a big dumb water bottle.
I got a big dumb cup.
Yeah.
I got a water bottle. It's not as
Okay.
fancy as yours. It's all black. It's metal,
Mine's metal.
Metal.
like literally metal, hand hammered bronze.
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
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 I'm
It's supposed to be good for you.
Yes.
But I'm doing a tattoo apprenticeship and no germs.
Hey.
That's what copper's good for.
Yes. It's also good for.
Antimicrobial.
It's also good for snare drum. Well, brass is better.
Brass.
I mean, the snare drum I run right now
Quit
is.
farting on the snare
It
drum.
doesn't
Pip.
matter what snare it is. You just tune it to the fucking moon.
If you are stupid.
I hate my snare tone.
Oh my god, it's so fucking bad.
All right, if you
Ben's
guys are
playing
just
grind.
joining us, we have a couple more songs from Crotalis from Colorado Springs. Look them up. You guys are on all the stuff, right? Bandcamp, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Spotify.
Spotify, YouTube,
LinkedIn.
It's my
Google.
retirement fund.
Google.
Yeah.
Oh, and Grindr.
Yes,
Oh, and
Grindr.
OnlyFans.
Don't forget Grindr, yes.
Yep. And yeah. So
Tinder.
we are gonna listen
Does anybody
to
use Tinder anymore?
2 more Crotalis songs, and then we're gonna listen to what is it? Crooksby?
Perfect.
Crooksby.
Yeah.
I got it.
There you
All right,
go.
we're learning shit every day. But I'm super ADD, so this is
2
gonna be
crow
like in one ear and
bands.
out the other. Like, I will forever recognize your band name, but I will not forever be able to pronounce it. It'll be gone.
I've heard it. You're doing good.
You've heard it all.
Oh god.
It's just the logo shape that matters.
Yeah.
Uh,
It
for
doesn't.
real.
Right.
Some people thought we were like a religious band. Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
call
Oh,
it
yeah.
Really?
crucified. Yeah, you know.
Oh.
I mean, okay.
No, far from it.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
You're like,
Sometimes
no.
I like to, yeah, sure, we're Christian until they hear us and like,
Yeah.
you're not Christian.
Black is
No,
so
no.
black.
I mean, Satan is part of Christianity, man.
Hey, I'm not claiming. I'm just.
I'm not saying that I worship Satan. I'm just saying that we get along. We're just friends.
That's
You
that's
know?
You get the same
Vibe.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
vibe sometimes.
He just gets a bad rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He's a
Nice guy,
lover.
you get to know him.
give the guy some credit. He's kept the church in business for like
He's
2,000 years.
He gets a bad rap.
He's a lover, not a fighter, right?
Mom's not watching.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right, so we're gonna listen to what Solace and Grief next by Crotalis. Tell me about this song.
We haven't played this one for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't even think we've played it since Nate's been.
Yeah, you guys never had me learn this one.
Yeah, this one's a little slower.
Blasphemy.
You know.
Better get
Anyway.
farting on that
Yeah.
snare drum. Have you ever seen Airheads? Tell me you've seen Airheads.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like, yeah.
I actually have not.
You have to make him watch it now.
I know about Trick Question, Lemmy is God, of course. Because
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Yep, and Lemmy appears later in that film.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, of course I know that.
So you guys gotta have like a movie night now and watch this movie with him.
We're getting our
And then you need to come
jammies.
back on the show and tell me what you thought.
Get our jammies, make some popcorn.
And you'll be like, "Oh, Amy has a pony nub." Right.
Oh god.
You'll
I
find
don't
out.
want to fathom what that is.
You'll find out. It's like
Exactly.
your pony nub isn't even real.
God, I was watching a bunch of shit about this Japanese horror writer named Junji Ito, and like pony nub is like making me uncomfortable right now.
Oh my god. Nice.
Those of you who know who Junji Ito is,
I love
you know what
making
I'm
people
on
uncomfortable.
about.
Is it hentai?
No.
Oh,
I love making people uncomfortable. I live for it.
it's the only Japanese kind of writing I know.
All
That
right.
surprises me exactly 0%.
Anything else of Solace and Grief?
Solace and grief.
Solace
Oh.
and Grief. Solace.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Um,
I
It's
don't
kind of a
pronounce
personal
them.
song that I wrote lyrically, but I don't know. We wrote that a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
one's
that
personal to
was-
you.
That was done like when I was
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Are you guys ready to listen to it?
Do we eat?
Introduce
I haven't
it
heard this in a long time.
This is of Solace and Grief
on.
on
Jane
Jane Doe
Doe
Radio.
There you
Oh!
go. See, you're gonna have your own show. See, you're on your way to having your own show.
You're gonna be a
I wish
star
we
one
were
day.
recording that
I'm gonna
one.
make you a star, darling.
You're gonna be a star, baby, a star.
Just close the door, there, sweetheart.
All right, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. This song.
Yes, don't mind the
We're gonna play for your guys' last song. We're gonna do a pre-programmed dissemination. And then decimation. You guys should introduce this shit because
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. God, if we got Terrence,
I should have taken a painkiller earlier.
right?
we would have to literally say everything,
You
including the name.
should
of
roll
the
up the
band.
tongue.
You're like, yeah, you can go back to work. I'm like, are you sure?
Whatever.
Yeah. It's a band with the T's in it.
It's not that hard. It's like saying
Band with the
Sugabog.
T's
I
in
still
it?
know.
Yeah,
You know, like-
Singusgabog, yeah. What's it called?
Singusgabog.
It's not that hard, you know.
Singusgabog.
I mean, it took me a
But I
while.
can't
But
say
it
your
was like,
band fucking name.
What is it?
Crooksby.
What?
Try it. Oh,
Krugzva. Krugzva.
yeah. Crooksby.
Krugzvai.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
I'm gonna fucking butcher
Yeah.
it. I butchered your name. It's Han.
Stapleton Wood.
I butchered my own name.
We're doing
sometimes.
construction.
I swear to
Your
God,
name is
I'm
Martin.
alien.
I don't remember.
What Human Butcher's about.
Nothing.
Butchering
None of
your
the
own
languages on
Yep.
this planet are my first language.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't speak English properly.
Me neither.
Did you hear me? English.
There's a lot of reverb on this song.
Also,
A lot of
yes.
reverb.
I
Loud.
don't
Right.
know what that
we
was.
That's
still
the
love
key
some
to
black
death metal
metal
is
in our
reverb.
death metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't know that.
Yes. Also, I just want to point out, it's not on the radio show, but maybe on the YouTube. Like none of the recordings you're hearing is me playing.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
So if you're listening on YouTube and you're listening on the radio, it's not him.
Yeah, it's not me. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the drumming, I'm not your
dude, man.
I'm not your man.
I'm not your man, dude.
I'm not your guy friend. Nice one, buddy.
I wish somebody was recording this episode because it's pretty funny so far.
Oh god.
We're gonna have to have Mark come back and do some some voiceovers, you do some little ads for some people.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking we should give away some ad time for like people that want to play the radio station in their places of business.
Yeah, that's right. There's
probably up for like
basically, yeah, just like the magazine.
Clowncore.
But we're like self-funded. Everything comes out of the Metal Maidens fundraising
For an hour?
or
no, just
my personal fund.
maybe a minute of an hour.
Okay.
And even the ad on the back of that magazine is donated to Black Sky.
You know, I would
I
love
book
to
the flea markets there every
talk about
last
records.
Sunday of the month. Yeah, that's me. So there's a big ad on the back. If you guys at home want to see this, look, there it is. Yeah.
Yep, Black
You guys want to check
Sky.
out the magazine?
Yeah.
So if you guys are going to be on the show again, make sure you send your music in as soon as possible because we have a writer who writes reviews of music. And then also it's in regular rotation. So your wave will get dumped because it's too big of a file and the system will just kick it out automatically. So we have a certain amount of space, but
Yeah, that means
other ones will stay
PBD
in.
is going first because it's like 6 minutes.
I don't know, maybe it'll leave it in there. I don't know.
No, thankfully we're not doing tons on this one.
Oh God.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh no, that's
10.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's those
How many times
we'll never
did we
see
only play it
again.
once?
We've only played it once
Once or
live.
twice.
All right, we're back on Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens. I am your host, Methylene Blue, and my co-host tonight is Danny. Say what's up, Danny.
Woo-hoo!
And we have Crotalis and Crooksby. Crooksby.
Crooks by.
Bye. Why can I get it? Crooksby.
So close.
I'm so close.
Got 59 more minutes.
Yeah, you get
Cool.
it.
We got one more Crotalis song, and then we're gonna be listening to Crooksby and checking that out and talking to you about all of that stuff. So that was Of Solace and Grief.
Yep.
We just listened to, and that was personal to you.
Sure, lyrically, sure, yeah.
Yeah, it was deep. You're so deep, bro. I can see
Read
you
the
probably
lyrics.
get a lot of
Oh,
tail on
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, it was written about our old bassist, but you know.
Your old bassist.
Yeah, we had the lyrics for the song, and then he passed away, and then so I just kind of reworked them more like towards him. So yeah, it's like in that sense, it's personal.
It's like a memorial song.
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like a
That's cool.
tribute, I guess, in my own way.
Yeah.
That's deep. I dig it.
Sure.
Yes.
The whole shirt.
Sure. Do you guys have any news? Anything coming up that you can talk about, or does Crotalis want to plug anything?
Yeah, the last EP was 2 longer songs. We've got 2 more that are done, finished up, and pretty nutty as far as like composition and everything goes. And then we're gonna write some new stuff and kind of go from there. And then we've got a show coming up out of state, bigger festival in LA coming up
You're gonna
this
keep
fall.
us posted on that so we can tell all of our listeners about it, right?
Yeah, that'll be coming down the pipeline soon, but cool stuff. And other than that, just kind of wood chopping some new material. And
So what about the stuff that you guys brought us in tonight? Is this all old? I mean, obviously the last one was older.
yeah, that was COVID. The newer stuff came out early 23. It's kind of the same deal. We had some drummer swaps that had happened.
Bye,
It's
EJ. Sorry.
always kind of a pain in the ass.
Love that guy.
EJ moved. We got a new guy.
He's hard to replace, man.
Yeah.
I've known him a long time, and he's always been a phenomenal drummer.
Yeah, we got another guy after him. Didn't go
Didn't
amazing.
pan out very well.
Didn't work.
And then we were kind of just all right. We have standards. So I was basically like, I have these 3 or 4 names that would be good. nothing really panned because all the good drummers are in like 7 bands.
Yeah.
And then
Real,
I
it's true.
got frustrated and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start learning how to play drums. And then about a month into it, after I caught the bug, Nate hit me up and was like, "Are you guys still looking for a drummer?" Something along those lines. And
Yep.
he was one of the guys on the list, and I was like, "Yes, we are." He's like, "Can I try out?" And I was like, "No, you're in if you want to do it." And he's like,
"Oh man, stop it! Stop it!
He's
You're
like,
Can't
making
be
me
any
blush."
worse than a drum machine.
He's like, "Yeah, I'll try out." I'm like, "No, you're good. If you want to do it, you're in, because like you're fucking awesome." So
Yeah.
Nate
No
is a
question, huh?
phenomenal
Yeah,
drummer.
I will-
Everybody knows
yes.
that,
Yeah,
but
everyone
just
keeps telling me I'm
toot
really
his
good, and I'd be
horn.
the last person to gas myself up because I got this perfectionist streak.
We could always do better, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the maddening thing about this is there's not only an artistic aspect to it, there's a physical aspect to it.
So, what other bands do you play in?
I currently, I had a personal life incident that required me to step back from 2 of the bands I'm in, but I sort of stepped back forward after I realized I was in a better place. So, of course, besides Cortalis, I'm in a band called Terratonthropos.
All right.
Say that.
Terratonthropos.
Oh man, you got
Nail it first.
Even with
first
stitches
time.
in my fucking mouth, dude.
Yeah, it depends on who you're asking. Like we don't even have any internal consistency about how we pronounce our fucking name. It's awesome.
See, Boozkabog is a good one too, if you can say that 3
So
times fast.
the other band that I play in, my third band, is Vile Aesthetic, which is a black metal band from Durango, Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't say that I've heard of them, but
yeah,
I have
they're awesome.
I
if
do
you
like
like
the
if you like
black
the
metal.
traditional black metal, but with a little bit more crunchy on the chord side, and at least from my understanding of music, which is more than I let on.
Oh no! Watch out!
Drummer has perfect pitch. Anyway.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you not believe how many people I've annoyed to no end with that. Anyway. Yeah.
Is that an inside joke? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he has perfect pitch, and it's really annoying.
Oh,
'Cause I
how is that
don't.
annoying?
Because I can tell him when he misses a note or he's out of tune, and he doesn't know.
That part in F, and I'm like, yeah, it's in the 5th fret.
It's that
that one.
ADD. Yeah, it's that ADD.
Oh, you goddamn plebeian. Anyway.
So we're gonna listen to pre-programmed decimation.
Decimation.
Decimation. Sorry, you could just introduce your own song.
I'd hate to think what that would entail. But yes,
this is your last song. Tell me about it. Introduce it.
All right. Well, it's in its current iteration where I'm playing it, it basically sounds like a Belphegor song and hurts accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all over the place guitar wise. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's all over the place guitar wise. Belphegor vibes.
Lyrically, it's more nihilism, so you should like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nothing fucking matters. At all.
This guy's just a jolly old soul. Yeah.
Cool. We vibe already, man. I'm like,
he's a nihilist.
Nihilism.
Yeah. Fuck everything.
Yeah.
It's all just gonna die.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You're nihilist.
I'm like a party killer, man.
But it's how we die. That's the way.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
What's that song though? Every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited you. That's my song. That one and the Broke Bitch song. Those are mine.
Yeah, play those later.
Yeah. I will play them later after. Crooksby. I got it. Crooksby. All right. You guys can pick on me on internet land later. I don't give a fuck. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right. Introduce the song, Mark.
This is pre-programmed decimation. Coming at you on Jane Doe Radio.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
My brain shuts down like, oh yeah, I'm doing something.
Shut that down on the way up.
I took this fucking test earlier for a print job. I don't know. I hope, but the hardest question. It said it was gonna take me 17 minutes. I did it in 8 minutes. But the fucking hardest questions were the ones where the numbers and letters in a line, and if they match, I'm fucking dyslexic.
Mm-hmm.
So those ones were the hardest, and that took me the longest. And I just when my brain is tired, I just can't. So I fuck shit up. I say things
Yeah,
wrong.
I
I
guess-
read things wrong.
I have to say that compared to the last interview we did, I am enjoying this quite a lot more.
We try to be fun.
I'm actually going to remember it.
Yeah.
Besides people,
That was an interesting interview, that's for sure.
We try
yeah.
to be fun and
No, this was me going
It
way.
was a backyard barbecue gone wrong.
You can hear it on Spotify.
nice.
No,
Nice.
don't listen to it. You will gain nothing from it.
Let's listen to the second half.
Nothing.
Oh God, what? Yeah, I don't know
You
why.
ever
Well,
say you
I
don't
used-
know where
I
to go
used-
in life? Listen to that interview.
I used to have a
Yes.
really nice bottle of whiskey at the house.
Yes.
I thought you said butthole for a minute.
It's my other band.
Oh yeah, that's that.
Butthole surfers. I love those guys.
Yeah, it's,
Give me Hayes.
no, it's
We should throw some butthole surfers on the station.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another cool thing. All this music will stay on the station, so you guys can listen to it anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be in rotation. I highly recommend our radio station. It's pretty good. It's better than my
I'll have to
Pandora
tune in.
playlist.
I don't
Yeah.
know. So,
Yeah. That's better than my coworker's
Gained a listener.
Spotify playlist.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, oh my God,
Steely Dan! Steely Dan!
I
Maybe
will.
I'll play, what is it, Tiamat?
I will
Is that what it's called? The song off that album?
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Dragon?
Black Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, Tiamat.
Oh God.
See, I just
I
can't,
also
I just
have a
can't read.
coworker.
I know what
Like
I'm
my
talking
least
about. I just
favorite
can't
album.
read
Yeah,
because
or
I'm
just
dyslexic.
anything
That's
with
my
Dolph
least
Fagan,
favorite album
and
by Dissect.
Yeah.
it's
Really?
just
I
it's
love
just
that
a,
album.
Yeah,
to the point where it's a
But I'm an
problem.
old school,
Okay,
like
I feel
old
that
Morbid
bad.
Angel,
Oh,
old.
There's a lot of
Horse,
like jazz
old
and stuff.
fucking
And
everything.
I mean, I know you're.
I just grew up
yeah,
in
that's
the
cool.
80s.
And that's okay.
I mean,
80s.
I mean, if he doesn't play "Kind of Blue" by Miles
Yeah,
Davis
in the
every
80s,
every
it was
time
all-
he wants to play jazz, because there's
Yeah.
guess what?
Slayer.
There are other
Slayer,
jazz records.
Metallica was
There are in fact a lot of other
awesome. I
Miles
saw them in
Davis
89.
records.
Nice.
It was like life changing.
Oh God.
He wrote more than
I remember,
one.
this is a funny story. So my brother, I used to listen to New Kids on the Block, right? And my
That's the
brother had,
joke.
like, he was done with it. He was like, you're not listening to shit anymore. So he destroyed my New Kids on the Block shit. He made me listen to Slayer and Skinny Puppy. And I was like, Slayer's Rain and Blood tour was coming through. And so I was not old enough to go. And he got to go. My mom bought him tickets or something. And he was getting ready to go. And he was like, I'm going to see Slayer. And I was like, what? The fuck? And I threw a fucking fit, man. Crying, stomping my feet, everything. Whole 9 yards. My mom hands him like $150 and is like, just buy her something. Just buy her something. And he came back that night, and he came around my room and he gave me like a poster. He had like patches, all kind. He bought like one of everything, sometimes two of everything, because that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
And he goes, do that every fucking time I go to a show. I was like, I still have all that shit. I'm not sorry, Mom, because she treats me like shit. So fuck you. But yeah, he got everything. So I still have all that shit from Rain and Blood tour. And then one Valentine's Day, he got me a black teddy bear and put the Slayer Rain and Blood tour patch on its tummy.
Oh, cool.
And so I had a Slayer Care Bear.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
the only girl. Slayer Care
Yeah.
Bear.
Still have it.
Fuck yeah, I still have that shit.
That's what matters.
I want to
Fuck
see
yeah.
that.
I have a Malibu Barbie he bought me one time too. He was like, I gotta kick your ass because I gotta carry this thing around in the wall. And then like, so he bought me this Malibu Barbie, and then at Christmas we went out and fucked it up with my cousins and gave it like a mohawk and like fucking lit it on fire and all kinds of shit. I still have that shit too.
Oh
Barbie.
my!
I have the weird
God.
Barbie. I have
Yes.
the weird Barbie.
That
I
makes a lot of sense.
I remember this reminds me of the Planky incident. So on the first Terrors and Thropos tour, Elias, our vocalist, he had like a piece of wood from work that he drew as like a smiley face on.
Nice.
And
nice.
somehow at the end of the tour, Planky ended up in my apartment at the time. And for whatever reason, I think I was just having a bad day. And I just kind of put the following things together. Planky, a sink, isopropyl alcohol, and the lighter.
Oops.
Yeah, Elias doesn't allow me to touch Planky anymore. Yeah,
Planky.
Planky's look like he's seen some shit.
Sounds like a good
he has
time.
charring marks, and his like the ink on his eyes is running, so he looks like he's got
Oh man.
like he
poor
had
Planky.
mascara on, and then shit went haywire.
I don't know about Planky, but we used to have log.
Oh, yeah.
Sophie's log. That's it.
Yeah.
We used to play with log.
Yeah.
Oh, 28 seconds.
Are you proud of that solo?
Yeah, I like that one. if Art didn't fuck it up.
Rate that solo.
Nice.
Careful who you send money to.
I know.
Yeah. That Nigerian prince
When you-
definitely
when
is
you
not
tell
going
a
to
guy
help
it's
you.
got- it's
I'm
got
still
delay on
holding
it,
out,
so we'll
man.
put more
It's
delay
only
on
been
it.
2 years.
7 seconds.
Things happen real slow
Get into
sometimes.
attack
Other parts
press
of the
and just
world.
go after
No.
him. Go help him. You know.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens. I am your host, Methylene Blue, also known as Amy Ash. If you guys are wondering, that's my real name. I'm Amy. Hi. And we're here tonight with Danny as my co-host. Say hi, Danny. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
All right, so that was our last Crotalis song of the evening.
Blah.
What do you have to say about that?
I did.
Dead air.
Blah.
Yeah,
That's his response.
yeah, it was a kind of all over the place song.
Yeah.
I was taking lessons from Phil from First Fragment and Worm and all kinds of other crazy shred bands. So got lots
Crazy
of,
shred bands.
got lots of cool little.
Are you proud of your solo in the end?
Yeah, I thought those were cool. So,
I hummed that out, and then he played it.
Yeah, we did the
Anybody
whole,
knows
that
rest in
joke?
peace thing where
Little savant.
that Megadeth joke, or Dave Mustaine
Oh, yeah.
hummed out
Dave
all
Arnold's
the solos.
Right.
So I
Solos
whistled
out.
them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I whistled them out for Devin. He played it exactly as I whistled. Just kidding.
Excellent job,
Yes.
by the way. If I never mentioned that.
Clean it up
Good-
pretty
yeah,
good. I'm not going to lie.
year, baby.
So those of you listening at home, we have a little different format. We have moved from Third Ear Radio over to Jane Doe Radio.net, and it is our own station now. So it is massively metal and more, and we can do whatever we want. So we have 2 bands tonight, and our next band is Crooksville. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Crooksville.
perfect.
All right.
There you go, we got it
Yeah.
finally.
All right. Introduce yourself again, buddy.
Eloy,
Eloy?
vocals, bass player, and I'm the only one here.
Singer and bass player,
Yeah.
and the only dedicated member of the band.
The other nerds.
The other guys fail.
Yeah, they're
But they sent CDs.
engagements.
They sent CDs.
They did. Yeah.
Right? So cool. Thank you for the
Hope that would
gifts.
suffice.
I do have a CD player at home that I can rip these on. So you want to check them out?
Yeah.
Yeah, pass them
Burn
around.
them out.
So it's kind of cool being able to have 2 bands and do this for a couple more than an hour, 2-hour long show or whatever, and kind of have a looser like format. And you guys can ask each other questions and look at you just learned about 2 new bands. You guys learned about each other tonight. So local bands in the scene can unite together, and now you guys know each other.
Take over
So
the world.
I got
how do you
nothing better to do.
describe your band?
Shit,
It
that's
said
a great
melodic
question.
death
Next
metal
question.
in the.
Next question.
It said melodic death metal in the email, but you
Yeah.
tell me.
No, just heavy metal, loud
Yeah,
metal.
show that you
Give them the promos.
heavy metal, black metal. Are there riffs?
Yeah.
Are there
somewhat.
solos?
You guys
A
want to
little
see?
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right, and where can people hear your music at if they aren't going to hear it tonight here after this show? Where can they find you?
Facebook.
Facebook?
YouTube,
Grindr.
Spotify, and Grinder.
Oh, what about OnlyFans?
OnlyFans band account.
www.crooksby.com, and it should take you everywhere.
Yeah, you guys have a pretty nice website.
Thank you.
And you have a manager, Chris the manager. Say what's up, Chris the manager.
Hi, everybody.
Over there in the corner, just
You
hanging
can't
out.
see him.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Managers are very important if you have one, or if you have a consultant or booking agent. They are very important people. So it's a thankless job. Much like being a booking agent, also a thankless job. You're like, why don't you book shows? I'm like, thankless job. So be good to your booking agents. Also, they deserve a lot of respect because it's a hard job.
That's right.
Much like Danny knows.
Which one?
Yeah.
Our producer over here, Danny.
Yeah, about 14 minutes.
Oh, it's Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels. We have a. Can we talk about the show coming up?
Yeah.
And we can talk about this too, right?
Yeah.
So, Danny is our cover girl on Resident Rockstar magazine, out right now. This is the winter issue. We are just finishing up the spring issue, which will be out in about a month. So check that out. I have those for sale. They're cheaper if you buy them directly from me or one of the girls. They're $15 and $20 if you want them shipped. Or you can get them on the website. They're, I believe, $25 plus shipping, but then there's a discount code somewhere, which brings it down to, just a little bit more expensive than in person. And then what else do we got going on? We have a show.
Yeah. So we have a show. It's going to be bands and live burlesque to live bands, and it's going to be June 8th at the Rick House.
Right. And who is playing?
Wow, you're asking that
Trick
on the spot.
question.
Come on, aren't you tired for this today?
Did you order food?
I did, but I'm getting it afterward.
Oh,
But no, it was we have the Stealthyoid,
yes.
Flash
Hated
Digest, Hated, and Space Corps.
and Space Force. Yep, it's a pretty stacked show at the Rick House. And what makes this show special? Tell the folks what makes this show special.
Well, what makes this show special is basically we're gonna have bands on the stage, and while they're on the stage, we'll have dancers dancing to their songs live.
There you
So
go.
live metal burlesque.
Yep.
That's way cool.
Brought to you by yours truly, Danny.
Oh, nice.
So she's in charge. That's her show. And it's
When is
gonna be
it?
killer.
It's June 8th.
June 8th
Okay.
at the Rick House.
I think that's what the question was.
I think I'm gonna go check that venue out because our friends are playing there coming up here pretty quick. Is that this weekend or next
I'm
weekend?
not sure. I have to go there tonight to go pick up
I'm
tickets.
sorry
to
guys.
sell.
If you're on the YouTube, you can plug your show.
We're gonna
but
get tickets.
From the dancers, the bands, or I think there's also an online link.
I think I saw something about 200 tickets printed, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
gotta go get some tonight.
I've never been to this venue before, so it's gonna be cool. We're gonna
Plug
check
the
it
link.
out.
What's the link?
I don't know if we
I
have a
don't know
link
if
yet.
we have a link yet. That's on them, kind of.
Something.
We will get the link.
Trust
Trust we will get the link. All right, so Cortalis, you gonna stick around and review your peers' music
Yeah.
with us?
Yeah.
Good on you.
You gotta
That's what I was
grade
hoping
them.
for.
Like we need like little sheets. It's like
So
Execution,
a few
style,
years, I know.
poise.
I
stage presence.
A few years back, I used to do these on YouTube where we would have artists, artist for artist. So we'd have an artist like tattoo another artist, and they would interview each other and something of that nature. So we're kind of like, this is sort of a throwback to that, where we have two bands in here. You guys have to share the time and
fight each other. There's only
feedback.
one of
Oh.
them.
There's only one of him.
We can totally
But he's
take
got a
guy.
manager, dude. So
Yeah.
he's got like the manager that gives him
That's the
like
muscle.
yeah, he gives him like plus power.
Hell yeah.
He's over. He's
Power
over-
up.
I still think we can take it.
Yeah.
I'm my own
I'm gonna
roadie.
take this phone call real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll take it
No,
on the boys
no,
later.
honestly, I think the most efficient way of dealing with that would be me picking you up and throwing you.
Oh, you're just gonna use him as a projectile. I
Blunt
see how
force
you are.
trauma.
There you
It sounds like
go.
you're just hurting him and nobody else.
Thanks.
You see where you stand in this band. I see. Yeah.
I just play guitar.
All right, back on subject, folks. What are we're gonna listen to Winds of Darkness first. You wanna tell me about the song?
No.
Just gonna hear it.
You.
Music
Turn off all
speaks
the
for
lights.
itself.
And then I'll tell you.
Play the fucking music.
It's just
Winds
hold
of
like a
Dark-
lighter in the middle.
Winds of Darkness is bad spirits following you around, telling you good things, bad things. You know, your actions speak louder than words. So.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, 1 being like your least favorite and 10 being your most favorite, where is this song in your set list, or do you even play this song live?
Yeah, we do. You said 10's favorite? 1's?
10 would be the best, 1 would be the worst.
Shit.
Let's go to 11.
It's okay to be. It's okay to be
Hard
honest.
question.
It's okay to be honest with us here.
No,
No
it's,
judgment.
I'd say 9.5, 10.
I'll take- okay. All right. So you like this one?
A little bit.
All right.
A little bit.
You want to introduce it? Introduce your song.
This is Winds of Darkness
By?
Group Spy
On.
on Jane Doe Radio.
Yeah.
First time.
Woo!
I get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, you're doing better than me, dude. It's my show. It's cool. I don't care. I have to fuck things up. It's not like my boss gonna yell at me.
You are boss.
Well, you could go yell at yourself in the mirror later.
Yeah, right.
No,
What was it? Ashley is Ashley on there? Yeah.
Yes.
So Ashley and I went to ministry the other night, and
Yeah.
she was telling
Wow.
somebody about what we do because she was there to write a review, and I was there to take pictures. And I kind of walked up on this conversation, and the lady was like, "Oh, who do you work for?" And she was like, "Well, Resident Rockstar Magazine." Basically her. I was like, "Yeah, let me go get my boss," and I just like turned around in a circle. I was like, "Here I am, it's me." But truly, all the stuff we do it's owned by everybody. It's really a group effort. Everybody pitches in, and we all volunteer. And people have gotten some pretty good career starts writing for my magazine. Tom, this fucker, he left us. He's now a copywriter in California.
Oh, yeah?
He lives on a beach.
That's so
I
loud.
fucking hate him. I don't hate him. I love Tom. But Tom Standage.
Yeah.
lots of people.
Yeah.
And then Amber Novotny, if you guys know her, Amber Nightmare. She's our vice president. She's also the other editor on the magazine. She's like, she can do everything I can do. She's got more degrees than I do. So, so yeah, there's a lot of people that volunteer. Oh, and Joey's been editing the magazine. Shout out to Joey Becca.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
For him and paint.
He's got an affinity for English. He's very good at it. So
Interesting.
he's beat my AI editor.
Good.
Yeah,
Kinda
as
like
we
a dark
as we evolve in the
tranquility
radio
vibe.
station, we'll be able to play it out loud
Is that what
eventually.
our
But
influence is, or?
I've heard it in my earlier years. I was a fan of them, but somewhere along the way, I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I don't know what happened.
it's hard to talk about your own music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
What? Like,
wish we had
I can't explain any of
speakers.
it.
I know.
Okay, it
I should be
happens.
playing it through the other
Yeah,
monitor,
yeah,
but
sure. It's like,
I just didn't have the brain
I've
capacity.
heard many other comparisons.
It's not one of those days. You just gotta like,
It's just-
do stuff like that.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
really eat food, so I'm kind of brain dead.
You guys are
Can
playing
you
in
like drink
California,
anything or no?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
No straws. That's why I got the.
It's on my to-do list.
And I think I already fucked it up. I think
Yeah,
my
I
stitches
mean-
came out already.
Long drive.
Because
I
I was
know,
like, this
man.
is not.
Because I've done it, and I've done it the long way around because we drove from Sacramento to Denver the long way. So we went Sacramento down to Bakersfield over to Flagstaff over to Albuquerque, and then up to Denver because we didn't want to go over the Rockies.
Sightseeing.
Why do you want to go with the Rockies?
Because we had a trailer and it was November. We didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
And you know,
Don't
we
die.
kind of, you
I
know,
get you.
we kind of
you
didn't want
need
to
me.
die.
I could do it.
All-wheel drive, man.
I mean, my car was all-wheel drive, but the trailer sure as fuck wasn't.
I was born and raised here, though. I can drive circles around people in a 2-wheel drive car in the snow.
That's it.
Yeah,
I
but
used
you
to
get
have
caught
it,
in a blizzard in the mountains. And,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
hauling
know.
not one but 2 bands worth of equipment. That's you know,
Yeah, you take it.
and
Especially
I
when you
don't
start
think
shutting
any
down-
of it is
start
insured.
shutting
They
down
shut down the roads,
roads.
yeah.
That's sad, man.
It's a ban.
Yeah, I've driven it. I've driven it a
I
few
wish I
times,
could write off
quite
the
a few
drums
times.
business
Yeah.
suspense, but I think that the statute of limitations is passed on.
I found a really cool elk school on that road.
And then they'd be asking for tax money from
I sold it. I got a
royalties.
good chunk of change.
Oh, yeah?
It's my favorite type of soul.
It was in
It's like
photo
that
shoots
meme
for a
of
long
the
time,
guy
and then I
going-
mounted it, and somebody bought it from the Black Monarch.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking drive everywhere because I like to smoke weed, so I'm gonna fly. That's my only vice, man, is weed and caffeine. Can I just that's all I want.
Yeah.
Go to Utah.
Oh, I've been through
Okay,
it. I've been through it. No weed there.
Oh god. Oh god. I can't
I did
imagine
anyway.
driving
Especially when you're going 100 plus miles an hour down the highway.
Oh yeah, be careful.
Yes.
But
I drove out in the salt.
On the
salt
way
flats.
back from Psycho Las Vegas, the last one.
I drove out in the middle of the salt flats and did a photo shoot with Paige out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she'll tell you about it sometime when she's on the show. She made her lay down and she had zits all over her ass from the salt forever because
Wow.
it's so
Yeah.
it's so salty. But she forgot her clothes, so she had to be naked.
like it.
She was like, I forgot my wardrobe. I was like, I guess we're doing a lot of implied nude. And she was like, cool. Then she had to lay down in the salt. So those are gorgeous pictures, though.
I almost went to jail out there, so
yeah.
For what?
No cops were called on us.
we
Thank
were
God.
we were coming back from Psycho. We had like everyone's bags and everything with us, and like we were all smoking weed. So like, we're on our way back. And
Hold that thought.
I have to hold my breath this whole time.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. That was Winds of Darkness by Crooksvay.
Bravo.
Did I do it? I did it. All right. I have a fucking speech impediment, you guys. I don't care. Make fun of me. I don't give a shit. So you were telling us a story about Utah.
About how you almost got arrested.
About
So-
how you almost got arrested in Utah. So identify yourself for radio listeners.
Devin from Kurtalis.
All right, and this is his story,
Yeah, Mark and Kurtalis. Yeah, we were coming back from Psycho a couple years ago, and I was going a little fast.
A little
down the hill,
fast. What is a
and,
little fast?
Well, you'll see.
All right.
I didn't notice the cop sitting in the median
Ooh.
because I was handing Mark a bowl in the back seat.
Ooh.
And I look and I see the cops in the middle. I'm like, all right, here we go. So I roll the windows down and he pulls me over, obviously. And he comes over and he's like, cool, you're going 103.
Whoa.
What's that smell? Everybody get out of the car.
Oh shit.
And sends us like 500 feet down the road and starts pulling everyone's bags out,
So,
digging through all the bags.
One of my favorite details about this story is I was wearing a Pig Destroyer shirt.
Oh,
And it was
God.
like a special edition shirt they did. That it was basically
God.
a whole bunch of people. It was after the George Floyd riots.
Right.
It was a whole bunch of people like firebombing a police station. So
Oh,
this is
wow.
the shirt I'm
It's like
wearing.
the
As we're
best
on the
Pig
side,
Destroyer
and
shirt,
it's like August in
Oh,
in
yeah, it's hot.
Utah.
I was wearing
And
sweatpants.
I'm in pajamas and my Pig Destroyer shirt,
Yeah. So
like with my arms folded across.
Mark's wearing a fuck the police shirt. And I'm wearing sweatpants and it's 95 in Utah. So I just get fed up and I walk up and I'm like, what's up? He's like, well, we got you for weed. I'm like, all right, cool, here it is. He's like, all right. Writes me a ticket. It's like, 700 something bucks for the
Right.
possession, 700 something for paraphernalia, like 400 for speeding.
Damn, they're way even worse than Wyoming, man.
Oh yeah, and like the speeding was a dangerous one. I was going like 103.
Yeah,
like,
the speeding. You're like the speeding is
you got
like
me.
yeah, but the weed really isn't killing anybody.
And I was like, I'm out of weed, dude. Like we're on the way back to Colorado. We're not.
So you don't even
smuggling
have any
anything,
like actual weed.
Like if this was me at home, I'd be like, I would be on the way to the fucking dispo right now to buy more weed because I'm out of weed. This is 0 weed right now. And he still busted us.
Jesus.
And like last step, he's like, all right, well, you're cool, so I just got to do a quick field sobriety check. Go ahead, pick up your sunglasses, and I'm just like, pass.
That's it.
And then the DA threw out the speeding ticket because that was obviously the least dangerous one, but the least expensive one. So
So for those of you listening at home, we got to this discussion because I was stated that I like to drive everywhere because I want to smoke weed. And we started talking about places not to drive if you smoke weed.
fuck Utah.
So Utah is one of those places.
But they were just misdemeanors, so they let him go.
Also Kansas.
I'm like
I have a
in my
Kansas
head,
story
I'm
and a
like figuring
Wyoming
out,
story.
okay, if Devin's going to jail, can I rent a car in Green River, Utah, and get home?
Right.
Yeah.
How's this gonna work out?
I'm like ready to text Julie, like, hey babe, so I'm going to jail tonight.
I'm gonna go to jail.
Make sure you feed the cats.
But no, you just got a really fat ticket. So my kid, my middle son, Jesse, he is a butcher and he worked at like a local butcher shop in our hometown, Loveland. And he decided to go camping one night with all of his friends. And they decided to go to Wyoming.
Oh,
and
that's
so the
all great
owners
stories,
of the
sorry.
butcher shop, all of them are over there. Everything. They drive to Wyoming and they don't have any weed. They have like resin. Okay. These are a bunch of kids. Like they're fucking kids. He's like 22, 23. And at the time, I think he was like 19. And so they drive over the border and they, mind you, work at a butcher shop. So they have all these nice steaks and shit. And they have resin and they're going camping in Wyoming. And they get fucking pulled over, right? And they get searched and they take their resin, all their paraphernalia, and they write them $500 tickets. $500 for the resin, $500 for the paraphernalia each, right?
For a Coke can.
Yeah, for empty for not having drugs, basically, for not having drugs, and then they take their fucking steaks. So my kid calls me livid. They fucking took my steaks. He's like freaking out about that. I'm like, calm down. I don't understand. Like, I'm like, are you in
Give me
trouble
the
at work?
context.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh.
So yeah, the Wyoming cops, they stole his steaks.
I was thinking this was going to go down a road where there's like a bloody shirt from, and
No, they just literally stole the kid's meat and took their fucking resin
Man, that's fucked up.
and gave him $500 tickets, multiple $500
Here.
tickets each. So
That's hilarious.
I'm sorry, was that the end of your story?
Yes.
I thought so. Okay.
Then I
didn't wanna
didn't go to
interrupt you.
jail at the end.
You didn't go to jail. Yeah. We gathered you did not go to jail. Do you have any stories about being pulled over? Are you a good kid?
Are
Do you
the
smoke
statute of
weed? Do you do
limitations
drugs?
passed?
No comment. I'm sure
No
they're watching.
comment. No comment.
I'm sure they're watching.
The cops are watching.
I'm
Oh boy.
You guys planning any shows
I'm
coming
sorry?
up? You guys got any shows coming up?
No, we're writing new material for the new album.
Same with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's literally.
we are
It's
two
the most
songs
band
away
thing I
from
ever heard.
pre-production.
Yeah.
There's a lot of writing
man,
going
the
on.
new one.
Just
I also that's why there's no bands playing lately.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys have this
Well,
backwards.
writing.
COVID fucked you all over. You're supposed to write in the winter and tour in the summer.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we just
But-
write whenever and then tour sometime later after that.
Honestly, that's why there's really no rules.
Yeah.
But
Yep. And I'm a little bit more nervous considering the story I just witnessed from these two guys.
right.
So we're not taking my car.
Not
to
Utah.
we're not taking my car to California. Fuck that.
Well, if you ever need an experienced driver, I myself am an experienced driver as well as a friend tour. Just let us know next time you go on tour, and I promise I won't get you super troopered.
How much can you lift?
Candy bars.
How much can I lift?
Yeah.
Like, how much am I supposed to lift, or how much can I actually lift?
Well, we need roadies.
Oh, you want me to move equipment?
Those
I
things
carry,
get
dude,
heavy.
I carry all this shit around. Yeah, I'm good, man. I've been a roadie since I
Please
was
carry
like
my
10.
microphone into the building.
Yeah.
It's such a burden.
Can you lift the mic? You're
Fine.
good.
I can lift multiple
You're on the
mics.
road with us then.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I can sell
yeah.
merch too and do pictures.
Yeah.
So I'm multifaceted. But yeah,
You gotta be like. I think a good deal of strength training is kind of necessary for this
Endeavor.
for this endeavor. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
grandma. Okay, give me a fucking break.
Lift
But I
your
carry in
kids
all my groceries. Yeah, I carry
Yeah.
the grandkids.
and groceries.
Yeah, I'll arm
Perfect.
wrestle. We can arm wrestle.
Yeah.
You're,
Right
you're
now.
qualified already. Grandkids
Yeah, I mean-
and
Woo!
groceries.
I mean, like every gig, I have to carry like a cymbal bag that weighs
You whining?
35, 40 pounds. No, I'm explaining.
You're explaining
I'm explaining why my back is in such good shape.
Look at those shoulders.
because you're the drummer. And
Yeah.
you have to have core strength.
That's what I don't have.
He sits in a seat the whole time. It's not like
So that's
fall
why I
over
jack
ourselves
up.
over him or something.
So you're bass and vocals. So what is
Such a
your
goddamn
experience like
butthole.
loading on and off stage?
I'm
You don't get
usually-
to just be like, oh, I'm the vocalist. I'm out of here, right?
No, I'm usually the first one on and the last one on.
The last one off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
you're
then-
you're the A+ kid in the group because everybody else is not here.
No, then we have drummers who have a lot of shit, so I help sometimes.
You help.
Sometimes.
What
You're
a
not the
champ.
vocalist. That just
What a
disappears.
champ.
Well, I'm usually wearing my roadie clothes when I help, and then I switch to my rock star clothes. So
Rockstar clothes. What are
People-
those?
not what
Leather.
I carry.
I wanna
Leather and
see.
spandex.
How many guys in your band?
Four.
Four. Yeah.
4 of you, 4-piece.
Yeah.
So we got any plans for the future? Are you looking to tour? What do you like? Here's your shout out time.
Well, shout out time
What do you-
to the
what do you want?
listeners, Jane Doe Radio.
Yeah. See, you want to
Um,
show? He that's it. He,
Absolutely. No, we're 2 songs away from our new from pre-production for the new album. We just released Birth of Chaos in 2023 at the Rick House, actually, and it was pretty fun.
nice. Is the Rick
After-
House cool?
Yeah, it was. It was a really cool experience. You know, you can. Never mind.
Never mind.
We just shot a video.
I take the fifth.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyways, we just saw a video a couple weeks ago for Phoenix, which should be probably in that somewhere in your system there.
Number 5 on the track
Yeah,
list.
something like that.
I only have 3
You can't see
songs
it
for
from
you
this
guys.
distance, but it's there.
It's not
Trust me.
I have
It's there.
we have
She's not
Walk
there.
On Fighting next.
Okay, yeah. There's a video for that? No, there's no video for that.
And then the last one I have is Voices Del Mar. Is that right? Am I saying it right? It's like
No,
looks
that's
like
perfect.
French.
Yeah, that's the one of our ballads.
French I can almost speak, you know. Comment appelez-vous? Parlez-vous français?
We.
That's
We
as
don't
far as I
understand
get.
it, but I was gonna get it.
No, time. I know some French words.
Oh.
I only know a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish.
No, well,
But
yeah, that's pretty much
a little bit.
our plans, and hopefully we're breaking in this new drummer.
New drummer.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
All I heard was breaking in. I was like, what are they doing?
Trust me.
Master.
I'll let
Yeah,
you
trust me.
Hazing-
I-
hazing
It basically-
What do you
ceremony.
guys do
That's
to
what I was
break in a
imagining.
drummer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danny's
Everybody
head
see
just
full
went to
pictures?
hazing ceremony.
Yeah, no.
Zed's dead.
What happens is it's that one scene in Whiplash. Not my fucking tempo.
Oh no.
No,
That was
he's been
Bohemian
good.
Grove.
Our drummer did not record. Our current drummer didn't record that album.
Okay.
But he's a killer drummer. He's easy to work with.
All right, and hold the album up and plug it again for the people on the YouTube and talk about it on the radio.
Yeah.
What
Birth
is it
of
called?
Chaos. Birth of Chaos.
And your
That's
band
the-
name
Krugspy.
and your website?
www.krugspy.com.
And what are we going to listen to next?
I don't know. What do you got?
Walk on Fighting?
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Jane Doe Radio. Oh.
Just a little hand sticking across the screen.
Is that what
It's just a
happened?
bar of light.
There we go. I like CDs.
Oh,
I have a fucking massive CD collection, and the only thing that weighs more than my CD collection is my record collection.
Yeah.
This is fucking
Record.
sucks.
I'm working on mine.
Yeah, me
My
too.
collection.
I don't have a turntable. But I
I
have records.
am one of those
mostly
people that has
just
the
from
"Please
last.
Save My Record" sticker,
Oh, sure.
and
Except for, like,
I can't move because they exceeded my weight.
like an extremely warped copy.
I can't
of
move
that
them.
feature by
I'm like,
Factor.
this is a lot, guys.
Extremely
Because so
warped
much work
because I had a lot left
when
out
you
for
move.
part
I
of it.
moved recently and had
damn,
some
I was
CDs.
moving.
It was
Yeah.
I had to go to work. And then
I literally have like, so you know, like your cabinets in your kitchen, like the upper cabinets, how they're taller than the lower ones usually in your kitchen. So I literally have someone's kitchen cabinets
Oh, nice.
with a fucking top on it full of music.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's like a whole wall of cabinets.
You know the band Hell?
No.
No? I just got literally this afternoon. I got that pre-order came in.
My
But
wallet
they're
just
new
fell
album.
out of my pocket. No, but if
The
you
one
send
thing
it
I
to
know
me, I'll
about Elf
listen
is
to
that
it.
You're a fan of it, and they have the tagline of "Sad music for horny." people."
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
I've
great
got a long sleeve in the back. It says "Sad music for horny people," and then on one sleeve it says "sad," on the other one it says "horny."
Nice.
It's like my
Yeah,
That's not my favorite. I have
love
a
it.
lot of favorite shirts.
I love it when a band comes up with a tagline. Like one of my favorite grindcore bands is Rotten Sound, and theirs is it fast music for slow people since 1993.
That's a good
or
slogan.
96 or something like that. Yeah. I also have their merchandise where it's literally
What's
literally it looks like an HMT
what's your
banner.
band's
Oh, nice. Hell
slogan? If you had a slogan,
Fuck.
I respect that.
You can
Yeah,
use it
that-
so many ways.
so many all the contexts. You can use it in all the contexts.
I
Not
don't
even a
know.
word.
Lucky to be here. Oh, there's just
Yeah.
all kinds of
Cortalis, glad to be here.
glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
You know,
Just glad to be invited.
You guys are
glad to
fun.
be included. Yes.
I'm glad you drove up from Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
You're from Denver, right?
Yeah.
So you're from the area.
So like we kind of at this point we're kind of
Colorado.
we're kind of a Denver band.
Yeah, you're like a
Denver,
hybrid
Colorado
band.
Yeah, because I mean we do all our practices in Denver,
Yeah,
and
then my
half
house.
of the band lives in Denver.
Stop
So
talking about yourself and listen to this music. I'm just kidding.
I'll think it'll reach.
Shut up.
Can you hear it?
I can just practice.
I should have. I need to
Sorry,
get the things we can
yeah.
play it on the monitor.
Yeah, so yeah, we practice in my garage. I'm very fortunate to have to have the
I
capital,
wish.
and we hired some good people to do some. So it's a legitimate studio, and I'm
This place is awesome.
very nice.
yeah, it's a little bit
cleanest
less
practice
so
place
because,
I've ever been in.
you know,
Rocket Space is also
I'd
cool,
have
but
to
it's in the ghetto.
those kick-ass
And
monitors that William had are gone. I didn't bail. Like we talked about it.
Okay.
We should do a show before your show.
They know that it's probably
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
and they
We
know that
probably
it's
should
gonna
schedule that
be
before it
shot.
goes up because I'm already
Yeah,
full.
okay.
I think I have one more date left in May.
Studio
Yeah.
slash bar
So yeah,
slash lounge. But
I need to get my like
a little bit of
montage
water
together.
damage.
So is you on there?
All the
Understand?
baseboards.
If by the time I'm ready for that, then
I
I'll
get
be
home.
able to play guitars
My
just like
guitarist,
Yeah.
my guitarist's pedal is submerged in water.
Oh,
And I sent him a
just,
video, like, dude, you think it's okay? And it's fucking like, oh, it's fine, just let it dry. Like,
trying to like.
I need a
Let it
speaker or
rise.
something.
yeah, no, so it dries. And
I think you can like
it.
plug your phone into the monitor and play it on there, but I'm lazy as fuck.
You know,
35 seconds.
go
Oh,
down
yeah.
3 BPM.
You guys
sorry?
still play like
35 seconds.
Yeah.
That's your voice on there I just heard?
250.
It's you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got squeezed.
Some terrible rowdy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to your guys' songs. Like, they're just like lost in fucking internet land. Because I checked my spam and everything.
Yeah, Santiago said he sent you a few, but
I got 3.
yeah, he mentioned
10
more.
seconds.
But anyways, you know,
It's cool.
you get the idea.
Story of my life, buddy.
All right. That was Walk On Fighting by Crooks Bay.
Bravo.
I did it. on I almost said 30 radio. We're not on 30 radio anymore. We're on Jane Doe Radio.
Right.
Jane Doe Radio.net.
Jane Doe.
Jane Doe. That one bitch. You can't remember her name.
Yo,
But
hotline
she
name.
has all the good music, right?
Great album by Converge.
What's the
That's not what Jane Doe is.
Huh?
There's a whole story behind what Jane Doe is. That's not what Jane Doe is.
No, what does Jane Doe tell us?
So the whole thing was, I don't remember the story, like the story detail for detail, but basically Jane Doe, the reason why it's Jane Doe is because there was no identification and she was unidentifiable as a murder victim.
Yes. So Jane Doe is the bride of John Doe.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh wow, women are being murdered. There was a whole like, I don't want to say a women's movement in murder, but like there came a point where there were enough women being killed that we got our own classification.
Oh, okay.
I guess we should call them something.
And we got Jane
Well, I mean, it's because they're
that's
unidentifiable. So.
Yeah. Jane Doe and John Doe, unidentifiable. You guys ever watched The Autopsy of Jane Doe? That's a sick movie if you like horror movies.
Oh my god, I think I have. That was a great movie.
I got to see that at the Telluride Horror Film or the Telluride Horror Show before it came out on Netflix. It's sick. It was really great in a theater. So shout out to Telluride Horror Show. We love you guys and Telluride and Justin Telluride if you're listening. But what are we gonna listen to next? What is this? Voices Del Mar.
Bravo.
Voices of the Ocean.
Yeah, very
of
good.
the sea.
Very good.
Wow, look at the big brain on this guy.
You guys Spanish?
This is why you got to get on his grinder.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're all over the place. Jorge, one of the guitarists, he's from Argentina.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Santiago, the other guitarist, he's from Ecuador.
Wow.
And our current drummer, Miguel, he's from Mexico.
Okay.
Wow, you guys get around.
I'm the off-breed. I'm from California.
So you guys,
Okay.
can I ask you a personal question? All of you guys can cook then, right?
How'd you guys all meet?
They're not
From all those
chicks.
places.
No, they're your heritage.
Amongst friends.
Yeah, they're not chicks, though.
It's all about the food.
I joined these guys, Jorge and Santiago. They were in other bands, and I joined in 06, late 06, early 06, and just friends of friends, really. Yeah.
And so you guys been together a while, then, huh?
Yeah. 07 officially with Cruxfly. Before that, it was, I won't mention that name.
Something else.
It's embarrassing.
It's
Name shall not
embarrassing.
speak.
But now I want to know.
Yeah,
If
there's
you
no
really
room
wanna
for
know, you'll
embarrassment
find
and
it.
shyness here. This is metal.
It's on Metal Archives.
I mean, there's no shame, dude. I
You
butchered
can't
people's
run from
names
your
all
past.
night. It's cool. Whatever it is, there's no reason to be embarrassed.
You can't be embarrassed. That's not metal.
It's
It's not embarrassing. Or it's not metal to be embarrassed. There we go.
That microphone might bite the dust, just so you know, on the edge of the table.
Watch out.
Yeah. There you go. It won't. If you tighten down, it'll actually push it off because the table has a rounded edge. So you kind of have to just be gentle with it. Sorry.
Just
Yeah, cup it gently.
Play the balance.
Cup it all.
Very gently.
But no, I think we're doing good here. This is our last song for the evening. Yeah, what do you want to tell me about this song? Anything?
Oh yeah, there is a video from the Rick House show. It was our CD release, and they took footage from that show and made a video.
So you have a live video on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Awesome. And you can find that through your website?
Yeah.
So what's your website again?
www.cruxva.com.
Spell it for people at home that are listening.
CRUXVAE.
All right, so you guys look it up after the show. And why don't you introduce your next song?
Well, this is Voces del Mar, and you are listening live on Jane Doe Radio. Blah.
I'm gonna scooch out.
All right, love you.
Go eat.
Love you too.
Thank you, Danny.
I had to go run by Rick House real quick and go grab those tickets.
All right. Well, thanks for coming by.
Cheers.
Did you get your magazine? Yes, it's in my purse. Okay, and my gigantic purse.
I love your
Bye, Danny. See you around.
Bye, Danny.
Hopefully that's unlocked.
Go eat some food.
I will.
Yeah,
So-
I was at a show on Saturday night that she performed
Oh, okay.
down at the it's
Dude,
not Fritzy's anymore.
she performs so much.
She's talk about
No, it's not Fritzy's. What is it now?
It's It's not Fritzies. I can't remember the name.
Fuzzies.
No, it's like
I talking about the
Flipsies?
speakeasy, like the downstairs.
Yeah.
Flopsies.
Oh, it
Floozies.
changed. It's changed its name.
yeah,
Whoopsies.
because
Yeah, 'cause-
Gentle Fritz is no longer.
Yeah, I love that girl.
involved, Yeah.
I grew up with that chick. Do you know that chick is the chick on the back of all your Spawn action figures and comic books?
What?
She is fucking the Valkyrie chick, Angela. In
Really?
cosplay.
Pretty sure.
I will show you. I will like message you pictures of my comic books.
Yeah.
It is her.
She's well
like
loved
my
in
idol.
Colorado Springs for sure.
Yeah, she's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. She's an awesome chick.
Yeah.
I love you. But I text her often. I was like, as a little girl, being into like stuff that boys were into,
Yeah.
she was like an idol. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was like,
Yeah.
look at there's another chick who's into Spawn comics and Angela. So yeah, she's
I
rad.
imagine the voice of Keith Davian. Let that little mystery keep you up at night.
I like it.
you guys are gonna have to do a bunch of voiceovers for the radio.
Sure.
Yeah.
Funny voiceovers. Or we can do
I wish you could
YouTube
do a
videos
double
live. We
coffee,
can do
but
YouTube interviews live.
I
'Cause we
I
have
would
enough
never
followers,
stop
so
fucking
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
Problem child.
been-
Grow this
Yeah, it's like
He plays the princess.
the Resident Rockstar YouTube is up to
Jesus.
almost
Yeah.
500
have you seen like the
subscribers, so we
Gilbert
can go
Gottfried
live on it.
meditation
But,
like parody video?
yeah,
No.
the
Where it's
last
like
interview I
yeah,
did,
it's
we
like
used my phone
this
to
is
make sure I
oh
could do it.
splash
So we could do it from my
splash.
phone. But,
Just- Imagine taking your problems and fucking them in the ass.
I love the one of him reading,
At the
doing like
time.
the audiobook for 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh
shit.
god, I think everyone's
Brutal.
have you seen him in Forest of the Penguins? Where he's like, where he's eventually
Friskies.
yeah, he's like
Friskies, yeah.
now.
Friskies.
he's like doing he's like backing and forth with the narrator who's Samuel L. Jackson. So at one point he's like, you know what? Fuck you. Morgan Freeman has more talent than just the freckles on his ass. Like they just go hard at each other. Just one big fuck yeah.
What is that?
Farce of the Penguins.
Gotcha.
Or just type into YouTube, go to
Look,
YouTube
we're
and just
bringing
type in
bands
I'm
together. You
freezing
guys
my
are
nuts
friends
off.
now.
That's right.
I have like this compendium of random bullshit.
How do you guys?
Sorry,
like,
we couldn't
get
do this
together
last
and, like,
time. On the first,
record?
we
You
had
guys,
the day
like,
off,
do
and
shit
all
over the
these
internet,
studios were
like,
booked.
Drop a riff or something. And, like, a
Every
file?
single one of them. I
How
was
do you
like,
guys,
fuck it.
coordinate?
We're just taking the day off, I guess.
We practice every Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys all local now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're
yeah.
ahead.
I mean, yeah, we're all Aurora, Denver area,
Okay.
but Saturday from 11 to 3.
Oh, so these guys are all up here. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought they were like remote. Like,
Oh, Santiago travels quite a bit.
yeah.
Europe, mainly around walking season.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Lucky
sometimes,
bastard.
yeah, I know. Dude, like
Did he get flooded out last year?
Oh yeah, I didn't stop him.
Yeah.
Him and Jorge, yeah, they're both together. They always get in trouble. Like,
Jorge,
yeah,
say it again.
Jorge
I love it.
Hey,
Jorge.
or George.
George.
George, my boy.
His name is George.
Georgie. Yeah, they go together.
Hiya, Georgie.
Exactly. But no, we still get the time. You know, we have we know when everyone's gonna leave at a certain like 4 months ahead. I'm not gonna do this. Don't call me. Don't do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Unavailable.
Oh, yeah.
No comment. This was not approved by the committee.
Last year they went to walk in. Both Jorge and Santiago got their phones still.
Oh,
So they
fuck.
were MIA.
Oh shit.
For a long time. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like face down in a ditch or something.
You're like, we're not getting these films back.
It's,
I'm like,
yeah.
Couple new members.
yeah, I'm gonna have to write all this shit now. But, damn it.
You got like a minute left, and then we're gonna close out the show, so you guys can plug your bands, both your bands, and how to find you and all that sort of stuff. Spell the names of your bands too, because radio listeners are different
Yeah.
from the YouTube
Yeah, there's no
listeners.
guess.
What are we plugging?
The self.
The phone?
Yes.
Plugging
Plug your band.
Plug all the holes.
Say your band name.
We
You'd be surprised how hard it is to get people to like say their band name out loud
Yeah, but the link tree
during the
that
show.
doesn't because it's kind of a weird.
You're doing all right, yeah. I'm learning how to say
link
it.
it's
So.
all.
Yeah, the more you say it.
Yeah. Correct today. They get it?
Problem.
You're just telling me it's
Problem. It's just a bad dream. You forget about this tomorrow.
Just
Who
drink
does the keys?
Everclear. It'll go away.
Jorge.
Jorge?
Shout out to
Jorge on the keys there. That was, what is it? Voices Del Mar?
Yeah, Voices of the Ocean.
Voices of the Ocean by Krixva.
Krixby.
All right. We're learning multiple syllables tonight. Syllables. You get your syllables right. All right. So that was our last song from you guys tonight. We're going to close out the show. Tell the folks where they can find you. Let's start with Crotalis over here, Mark.
All right, so we're Crotalis from Denver, Colorado. You can find us on Facebook. I think it's Crotalis DMs. That's Crotalus.
Like the rattlesnake, right?
Yeah. Yes. And then Instagram is Crotalis DM as well. We're on Spotify and Bandcamp too.
All right.
Cruxby, CRUXVAE on Facebook and YouTube and anywhere you can think of.
Anywhere you can think of, and your website?
www.cruxby.com.
All right, we got death metal, melodic death metal tonight.
I can plug the rest of my shit real
Plug the rest of your shit.
God, we're gonna
Plug
be
your
here for
shit.
another 10
Chris
minutes.
just paid me for extra butt plugs,
thanks,
so
guys.
you're
See you
good.
next time.
I play in Chamber Mage as well. It's traditional.
Oh, Chamber
heavy
Mage,
metal.
nice.
So yeah, we're playing next Sunday on the 14th at HQ with Connex. And,
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to
Skullfrag.
get you guys on the show sometime.
Yeah, and then I also play in a band called Poon
Nice.
Out of Vegas. So
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
Playing drums for Poon Tickler.
Fuck yeah,
so
dude.
playing drums with them. We're playing April 29th with Putrid Pile,
Nice.
May 11th with Bulma, and then we'll be out at Maryland Death Fest playing on Saturday or Sunday.
So you're
And
the
then-
celebrity of this band.
Then I'll also
You're the
be-
slut.
We're riding
You're
his
the band
coattails.
slut.
I'm the
Let-
band
let him
slut.
fit.
And then I'll also be playing with Incinerate on Thursday at MDF.
God damn.
And then my other band, Intestinal Dissection, has an album coming
Jeez.
out on April 30th through Pathologically Explicit. And
All right.
then
Nice job.
also playing Cordyceps locally with Michael Nolan of Nocturnal
Oh, those guys are good
and,
too. We've covered them.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we got a new album coming out.
That's why you look familiar.
This
That
summer.
and because of
You're
this
that
band.
guy.
But
The guy.
He's that guy.
The guy with the
The
mom
guy
hat.
from the band.
I
you
He's
know?
the guy from the
Come
thing.
I
just don't remember.
Crotalis. That's it.
What about you? You got
I
any
know
other
he's in
bands?
No.
Just the one band? You're just focusing?
Okay.
What do you got?
All right. So I believe at this juncture, another death metal band I'm in, Teratanthropos, is writing new material for an album. And the other band, the black metal band Vile Aesthetic, is also writing a new album. We're also going to be playing at the High Dive, opening up for Ulfar and Bell Tower
Nice.
on Saturday, May 4th.
Sweet.
And then Devin does guitar work too. So.
Yeah, I'm also a guitar tech, so I do guitar repairs and all
Fuck
kinds
yeah.
of cool.
So you can float
guitar
people's bridges
stuff,
and
so-
stuff.
I feel so lazy.
Yeah.
How many guys are you doing?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
get to work.
Yeah. You're Chris
Oh,
the
yeah.
band slut over here. We got all kinds of stuff to plug. Next week on Monday we have Suicide Cages on the show, so everybody tune in for that.
Yeah.
If you guys can't be here in person, which we've rented the band cave now for the next month, you can tune in on the YouTube and razz people on there. So yeah, next week we have Suicide Cages, and this has been Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens. Check these guys out. We're gonna close the show tonight with Execute 2 by Hated.
Go
Jane Doe Radio.
All right.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your YouTube family.
Bye, guys. It's been a pleasure.
So the YouTube interview will be available indefinitely on the YouTubes.
All right.
And if you guys gave me music, can you guys send me your music like one MP3 per email?
Yes.
And send it to the Jane Doe Radio, the Jane Doe publicity one.
Yeah.